Hello everyone! Welcome back to episode 13 of my Let's Build series. I am so excited to finally be back. I'm officially moved into my new apartment, which just has me so excited. I'm enjoying it so much and I'm so incredibly happy. But if anything sounds a little bit different for this recording, it's because it probably is different. My mic's in a different position, my desk setup is totally different. Actually, my desk is my dining room table, so, you know, it's a little bit crazy right now, and there's a really busy road next to me, so you may hear some background noise. I'm gonna do my best with audio editing to prevent it, but you never know what'll get through. Anyways, today, I have a few plans for us, but I want to start out by actually making a to-do list. Yeah, a to-do list. Things that we need to get done in probably the next 10 episodes. You know, maybe even further into the future. But let's start off. First thing, I want an elytra so bad. So we need to defeat the dragon. Dragon. And as a sub part of that, we gotta get ender pearls. Important part of that. Okay, once we defeat the dragon and have elytra, we're gonna need gunpowder to power the elytra. Therefore, we need to make a mob farm. There we go. Now, in order to make the mob farm, we're probably gonna need a beacon because we are gonna make it underground and therefore be digging quite a lot. So, defeat the wither. There. Now those are some pretty logical survival things that we need to get done. Other than that, we need to build the conduit. We've got to, what do we need? We need the palace entranceway. We'll just go entrance. Palace entrance needs to be done. That's an important one. What else? Now, obviously, the entire palace needs to be done, not just the entrance, but this is very much a marathon and not a sprint. So we're going to be taking the palace in several different sections. The squid farm is another thing that needs to get done, but it's almost done. I only have to do the collection system. So we're good on that. I just need to drain the river, which means I also need to defeat another ocean monument in order to get more sponge. So get more sponge is going on the list. That's another survival thing that I really need to do. I think I'm actually going to leave it at that for now. I'll leave these two blank. We can fill them in later, and you guys leave me some more suggestions on things that I should put on my to-do list. These ones are pretty basic at the moment, but I think we could fill the entire board up and then take them off and replace them with new signs once we finish one of our missions. Anyways, that's not entirely what I have planned today. We are not defeating a dragon in today's episode. For today, I actually have some materials gathered. So you see I've got some birchwood in there. I've got some terracotta on me, as well as some dark oak. I actually have to go get more, but I've got a whole forest over there of stuff planted. We're actually going to build up a panel of this palace, and it's going to be this panel right here. I know you would think I would start with the entrance, and I am going to do a little bit with the entrance today, but I just kind of need more time to think on it because it's important. It's the entrance from our enchantment tower. It's probably not the main entrance. I think the main entrance is going to be that side right there. The entrance that leads into the water side of the palace that I haven't really gotten to planning out yet, but this is still a very important part of the palace, so it's important to me that I take my time and get it right. I'm really hoping I've saved up enough terracotta here because it's going to be kind of awkward if I get up there and it's not enough. Now, I know this may be alarming to some of you. I'm actually cutting off the wall a bit here. So remember when we were building these pillars, I said, this is great because we've got 2 layers of depth here with these two, and then if we put the wall right there, right there. But I'm not putting the wall there, which is probably a little bit strange, but oh, for goodness sakes. But I am going to work with 2 layers of depth. It's just going to come out past these pillars in this spot. I think in the middle long section there, we will work with 3 layers of depth, maybe even. It's just a little more. But for this side right here, I want to keep it fairly basic and simple because it's an area that could get really crowded really easily. So that's why I'm not doing all of the crazy depth. I'm actually really excited to finally have a wall going into this palace. It's so fun to see it come together. Even with just the pillars, it already just looks so epic, and I think it's going to look even better once I get one of these walls in and kind of show you guys what I'm going for. I know I said this was sandcastle inspired, and I'm not going for sand walls, but I think it'll be too much of that same color if we put sand in the walls right here. In saying that, we are going to use sand throughout the build, just, you know, not right here. There's so much room in this palace to use many different blocks. Okay, I'm gonna call this the top for right now. Wow, we actually didn't use too much terracotta at all. I am actually gonna go along our cobble right here and fix this up. I'm going to change it out with the dark oak. This is gonna be what borders our roof, as you guys already know from our enchantment tower over there. The dark oak border is something I think that'll really bring the palace together and balance out some of those different color tones that we've been using. So I'm of course going to continue it over here. I love doing this shape of roof in survival. It's just so much easier to do than maybe like a rounder roof where you have to kind of do the measurements the entire time. Triangle is just so easy, and you can still do a lot of things to make it unique without kind of making yourself be in pain over it, in my opinion anyways. I think it's a really good basic roof shape. Now that I'm up at the peak right here, I'm actually gonna, this is awkward. Oh my gosh, I did it. Barely. I'm gonna drag this out a little bit, just so we can see that top edge of the roof and mark out where that is. I think this top edge up here will eventually have quite a lot of detailing on it, and also some prismarine structures coming out from it to add lots of detail to the roof itself, because we've got this basic shape. But for right now, I think just marking in this line here will help me visualize that quite a lot more. Okay, now that that's done, I'm actually going to jump down and grab some prismarine, because I'm silly, I didn't actually bring any. I'm going to need some of that. That's a very important block. Yeah, we'll need some stairs, some regular prismarine, and we don't have, where's our dark? Where is our dark prismarine? I think maybe our dark prismarine's up here. Ah, yes, here it is. Okay, so I'm actually going to do a little bit to the front right now. Just kind of extend this up a little bit and get our entranceway in the way I want it. So, we're going to have pillars that come up, and then we're going to mark this out with a triangle shaped roof to kind of mirror the big one that's above, but act as a nice entranceway right here. So, parkour over here, and just get this shape in place. Okay, now I'm going to take some dark prismarine and just kind of see what that looks like with the proper color in place. I know we don't have a lot of dark prismarine right now, but I think it's still important to use the little bit that we have for areas like this that are smaller. Alright, now let's hop down and just get a little look at that. Ooh, obviously we need to fix the birch. I'm actually going to look at the height first, because I may have done it a little bit tall. Although tall is good. Yeah, I think I may end up bringing that down about 3 blocks, actually. Alright, so 3 blocks down. I'm going to mark this out again. And now I should be able to get the entire pillar. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully that's going to be a better height. Alright, so here is what the entranceway looks now. A little bit shorter, but I think that's definitely a better height for this entranceway in particular. Okay, now, what is next on the agenda? I think I need to go back up to this top there. I'm actually going to take down this ladder and cobblestone right here, because it's going to affect the look in the end, and I'm going to be working a lot in this area, especially around this corner pillar here. So it's better to just get it out of the way. I'll put the ladders up again in a new spot. Alright, now I'm going to finish off this wall here by adding a little prismarine accent right here. So it's going to be very similar to the effect right there, where it just adds that little extra bit of color between the two layers. So you've got a warm tone, a cooler tone, and then a warm tone again. And I think I really enjoy that effect. It's also kind of bridging this gap for us, which is very much an added bonus. I'm going to actually add some dark prismarine, just one row of it right here, so I can kind of get a feel for what that color is going to look like when we're looking at it all together. Alright, and that is pretty much it for right here. I've got to hop down now and start doing the detailing. I actually need to jump into our storage room real quick because I don't know how much jungle wood we have. Let's see here. 46. Oh, I don't think that's going to do it. It might do it for today, but I'm going to have to farm some jungle wood. Alright, let's get this broken up. We need lots of stairs and a fair amount of slabs. Yeah, that'll be an alright start. Goodness me, my inventory. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of all of the prismarine stuff. I don't need the sand. I do need... okay, I'm gonna need this for sure. I'm also gonna need some more birch stairs and just a couple slabs of those as well. Alright, so... Oh, hello, dolphin! You're cutting off my sentence, but you're so cute. Okay, so around these pillars right here, I'm actually going to use jungle wood to create sort of a little base to them. How high do I want to bring this? Probably right here is good. And now we're going to put some jungle wood around the edge, like so. Actually, you know what? We've done a lot of these shapes. I think I want to go inward with it. So, oh dear, how am I going to do this? Can I do it? Can I do it? I need... Yes! Exactly like that. Okay. Skill. Skill of not flying. Ah! Got it. Oh wait, I can do it. Right here now. Okay, I only have to jump and do it once. Yes! Gosh! I'm weirdly good at that. Alright. Get that down, and again. I think that'll provide a little bit of a stronger foundation to our palace, which is definitely going to be important because it's so large. It has to look like it's properly supported. Okay, let's see what we've got here. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that is evenly spaced. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And then right across here, we're actually going to do another pillar coming across. Of birchwood, of course. And this is going to also help add to that foundation look. Oop. I'm not going to complain about placing a torch, actually. That's probably a good thing. There we go. Now I'm going to get some of those slabs and also outline the bottom. So I think we do a slab in the middle. I'm going to get rid of the sand, I think. Oh, I need to do this. There we are. Slab there. Full block, full block, full block, full block. Yeah. And some stairs. So, I think the jungle wood is definitely helping the overall look. I do think I want to fix up these stairs though. I'm not in love with this part. It's not enough. It's not high enough. So I'm going to take these down and actually do them the way that I was going to originally. Whoop. Got a thing above my head now, so this just got harder. There we go. And then to still get that same shape, I'm actually going to go one higher with a slab. Yep. And we'll actually bring the slab out to the edges too, and maybe even just up one. Can I reach? Ugh, I can't reach. So close. There we go. Alright, let me see how that one looks compared to the other. Yeah, that's definitely a lot more foundational. Looks better. Are they at the same level? I think they are. Now that that is higher though, these also need to be higher. Goodness me, everything affects everything. It's all gotta be good and work together, and these cannot be too close together. So I think I'm actually gonna do probably 5. Oh, I'm gonna need some more logs, and I have lots of those, thanks goodness. All right, so how high are we gonna go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 brings us to right here. I think probably like, is this a good place to drag it out? This is probably fine. Yeah, okay, so that is gonna be our height. Beautiful. All right. Let's see what that looks like. And we're going to actually detail this line across with some more birch wood. Yeah, I like that. That's definitely a good base to start with. Now just adding a few more simple details. Notice all the details I'm doing are all like super basic, just like placing stairs in certain positions and doing it over and over in lots of different places. It ends up coming together and kind of becoming something, which is kind of cool. That's what I like about building, I guess. You get to just place a bunch of blocks and eventually it all looks good. Slab on each side of these full blocks right here. And then we'll just slab all the way across here. Oh goodness. I'm the worst for placing blocks wrong. Yeah, so far so good. That's actually looking really nice. I think that's actually enough detail for the bottom. I don't think I want to do too much because it'll just turn into overkill. It'll look over detailed, and we don't want over detailing either. We want just the right balance. Now, when I look at this wall, I think it's just screaming for a window. It needs a window. It just looks like one of those walls that needs a window. So I'm gonna do a window. Probably like here, and same thing on the other side. Same size. I don't actually know how high. I think we're probably, nope. I think we're probably gonna have to experiment with height. Come in and up to, I'm not sure how high I just went. Crap. In and up two. Then in and up one and across. Oh, nope. There we go. Then maybe we can do, I don't know. I do this a lot. I like spike out the edges of blocks kind of with that little effect there. And I think I want to do that along here. So we want to do it. I want to do it there and right here. I'm going to do the jumpy one. There we go. And now we need to do the same thing on the other side. Maybe I should look at it first and make sure it's the right size. That's probably a good idea. Yeah, that's the right size, right? I think that's good. It fills up the wall, and then we won't need to do any other detailing on the side of it because it fills up the space. Hopefully it's not going to be too much detail. It'll be just the right amount. Right here I think I'll do little lines. I'm gonna go higher and spike that out there and there. Okay, now I need to build some scaffolding over. I really should have brought some dirt. Oh well. Do it with wood. And now upside down on the inside. Okay, and we put our slab in, and that is the final touch. I just need to hollow out this window, and then it is complete. The wall, at least. Not the palace. I'm actually, now that I'm looking at this, I'm not sure if it's going to be a window or a balcony, because we kind of have this ledge out here. That's interesting. Maybe it's a little bit of both. Yeah, I like that. That gives a really nice effect to that wall. I can just picture the entire palace with this theme going throughout all the walls and being able to walk around on the inside. We definitely need to start thinking about the inside a lot as well. It's going to take some planning to work with both the inside and the outside to get it right, but I'm a believer that we can do it. I think it's not beyond my skill level for sure. I can handle some interior. And we've got our to-do list now, so we should be able to keep track of everything that we're doing. Alright everyone, so we've completed the wall, and next to the tower, this is actually all coming together so nicely. But I actually have to be really honest with you guys for a second. It's been like 4 days since I last recorded, and normally I don't do that, but I don't know if you could hear it in my voice or maybe in the last clip, I actually got a really bad cold in between the last time I recorded this clip, building the wall, and right now. And I still have that cold, so my throat is really itchy, but I drank some tea so that I could actually talk through this recording and end off an episode for you guys. So I actually got some clay. I'm gonna build up some walls for us and just kind of casually talk to you guys, do the comment of the day, and then we'll call it good so that I don't stress out my voice too much. I want to be able to talk tomorrow in class. So, in the last episode, episode 12, I mentioned that I was going back to classes soon, and then I was super excited, but also kind of nervous because I was going to a completely new place, and I didn't know anybody, and it's super scary, and all of those things are still true. But I've officially been here for a week at this point. So I'm kind of glad that I got sick and couldn't finish the recording to get 2 episodes out this week, because now I get to talk to you guys, and it's actually a lot more recent. Oh, shoot, I didn't bring any birchwood. That's fine. So I've been going to classes for about a week, and it is really stressful. It's so hard to get everything figured out, honestly. I feel like I'm just running around like completely clueless. I have no idea what's going on ever, and I'm not sure why, because I've completed like everything that I need to complete, but it's still, for some reason, it's just very, very stressful on me, like all the time, and I just can't seem to get my head wrapped around everything that I need to do. And I tried to think of a graceful way to present this to you guys. And by the way, my classes are going fantastic. The classes are not really the issue. I love my classes. The people I'm going to school with seem amazing. I've gotten to speak with some of them, and they're really, really nice people. I'm excited to get to know them even more as the year goes by. But in terms of like moving into a whole new apartment in a city for the first time and like living alone, oh gosh, I have so much to learn. There are so many things that I didn't even think about that I need to do, or that I didn't do before I got here, and that I'm now like scrambling to get done, and it's so hard, especially since I don't have a car. It makes it even harder to get around. But I'm so glad to be able to still sit here and record. It's honestly such a blessing that I'm able to do this while going to school and while working. I'm just so glad. Building in this world and in my creative world is honestly like coming home. I get to talk to you guys and read your comments, and you guys are so positive and just such an incredible inspiration to me. So thank you guys so much for being here. I don't think I could do this without you. I really don't. It may sound a little cheesy, but it's true. It's true, okay? I really need you guys. So when I finally get all of my thoughts together on my classes, I promise I'll give you guys a proper update on them and breakdown of them. By the way, in school, I am currently studying medical laboratory sciences. So it's a lot of labs. It's all day classes. So I go in at 8 a.m. and I leave at 4:30. And it's long. That's a long day, especially when you have labs. That makes them even longer, because that's like 3 or 4 hour slots where you're just in one room. And it's long, but the labs are so fun, so it usually goes fairly fast, which I'm thankful for. Anyways, once I get further into my classes, I'll give you guys a proper class update, but for now, I don't really have much more on the classes. Although I am super stressed about everything that's happening and like trying to get everything organized, I promise I'm still super happy. Nothing is getting my spirit down. I absolutely love where I live. My apartment is amazing. I'm meeting lots of new people, getting to live on my own and be independent, which I absolutely love. And everything is working out. Even though it's stressful and it's hard, it's working. And it's very, very exciting, and I'm so happy to be here. Alright, as I finish up this wall, I actually have a comment of the day picked out, and this one is from Rowling, who says, "Would love to hear you tell some more stories to us about uni, or just about something totally random while you are building/time-lapsing." And I like that comment. I think that's a great suggestion to talk about some different stuff other than building. I think that telling stories or talking about something different while building would be an absolutely fantastic way for you guys to get to know me better, and for me to be able to tell some funny stories or something like that. So maybe every now and then we can have an extra episode that is like grindy, or maybe more of a live stream type thing, something along those lines, and that way we can actually just talk, kind of like a podcast, I guess, kind of just chatting about different stuff in my life or maybe in Minecraft. And I think it would be super fun to do, and a good way for us to get to know each other a little more without it taking away from these regular buildy episodes. Anyways, thank you so much for all your lovely comments and your patience this week. I know it has been a rough one in terms of uploads, but I'm doing my best. I am slowly recovering from this cold, and the building is going well. I need to do some more resource gathering. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have very much terracotta left. Obviously, we're going to need a lot of that. Let me know more things that I could put on our to-do list to fill it out, and in the next episode, I will fill that out and we'll start checking things off. But for now, that is all for me. Thank you so much. I promise next week I'll be back to regular uploads as well as live streams, so get excited for that. Anyways, I hope you are all doing well in school, and hopefully you haven't caught a cold like I have. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye!